So I just want to clarify my last video about Henna, and towards the end when I was talking about the relationship between David Turpin and his children. What I'm trying to say, and I'm just trying to say kind of like the facts, like, and this is not just in the case of the Turpins, this is for all children who lived with abusive parents. Like, the relationship between them is more complex than you would think. They are manipulated into thinking a certain way and feeling a certain way about their parents. There are some children that are mostly unscathed by the ideas that their parents try to beat into them or force into them. And then there are others that feel guilty that their parents got what they got, you know? And I'm not here to talk about the Turpins and the relationship between their parents. Like, that's not me. I'm not trying to put words in their mouths. But I do know from other cases, and I'm just going to refer to other cases for now because, you know, I don't really want to talk about specifics. But just the relationship between an abusive parent and a child is more complex than you would think. And that's what I was trying to get across in my video towards the end. I also just want to say that I was frustrated with Henna when I made that video. And I don't know if anyone else noticed, but when I make a video on the spot, it's raw. And there's no editing, obviously, and I wanted to make sure that I got my video out right after watching her video, and because of that my thoughts were a little scattered, so I kind of seemed a little I don't want to say, well, no, I was frustrated, but I think more I was trying to figure out what to say while saying what I was saying, so it kind of got a little confusing. But yes, I just wanted to let you guys know that I do not support Henna. I do not support what she's doing, and she knows exactly what she's doing. She knows that talking about their parents is a sore subject for them. And I just want you guys to know that I don't necessarily hate Henna. I don't hate anyone. I don't believe that people are mean or evil just to be that way. I think something must have happened to them in their childhood. That doesn't make it okay, you know? But I also feel like sometimes people are born narcissistic. They don't need to be taught how to be mean, you know? And that's what I feel about Henna, is that she's narcissistic and she's a bully. And I just want people to know that I stand by the Turpins 100%. There have been a couple times where I would post a video, right, thinking it's okay because it's just pictures, or it's an original song from Jennifer, you know, and then I get a call, or not a call, I get a message from Jennifer or one of the Turpins. You know, I get a message saying, hey, can you take this video down? And I do it without question, you know? I don't ask why, I don't question what bothered them about the video or anything. I just take it down because I respect them. I posted a video about Jennifer and her original song, and I took it down pretty quickly because on my YouTube, because I had forgotten that Jennifer told me a while back that she took down her YouTube channel with all her songs and everything because she wanted to make sure that they were copyrighted before she releases them out there, you know? And then on my TikTok, I had a video where one of the Turpins was reading a nursery rhyme she made up. That was a little risque, I might add. And it was up there for a long, long time. And she just asked me one day if I could take it down. And I said, yeah, of course, you know? So I did. So that's the difference between me and Henna. Henna refuses to take anything down. She refuses to take responsibility for anything she does. She manipulates people into thinking that she is caring and loving and just this wonderful person from heaven or whatever, when in reality she's a real monster. She's I'm not going to tell you which Turpin told me this, although you might guess, but I'm not going to say who. But one Turpin even told me that she is just as bad as Louise when it comes to the narcissistic part of her. So yeah, she is a real monster behind the scenes. Unfortunately, I don't have proof of everything, you know, because Henna's really fast to take down posts, like texts, you know, or take down posts that she posts on her Instagram and stuff, that would corroborate my side of the story. And a lot of the screenshots I took a couple years ago have sadly been lost. And but I did save some of them, and that's kind of what you see in my other videos. I don't know. I just want her to stop what she's doing. First of all, she's not the media. She doesn't have a license to go and like interview people or like whatever sleuth. Like, I don't know. And part of the reason is because she's really hurting people at this point. Like, I'm sorry, why are you hurting people who've been hurt enough in their life? I've sat with Jennifer and cried about the things that Henna has said and done to all of us, really, including myself. She doesn't really talk about me as often. In fact, she hasn't really done that in a while. And I don't care. She can say whatever she wants about me. But the moment she opens her mouth about Jennifer and her family, that's when I will step in. And I don't understand her. I don't understand where she's coming from, because she genuinely just does not care. And I wish that other people could see that. And if you can, just please share all my videos about her on social media. I'm not doing this to get views or anything. Like, I don't give a fuck. I'm sorry, I'm not into the I actually stopped my YouTube thing, like making videos, for a while, because people found my videos and started watching them, and I just didn't feel comfortable with that. I love Jennifer, and I will always stand next to her. I will always stand by her. I stood next to her when she gave her testimony at her parents' sentencing. So I've been there for a long time. I just want it all to stop. It needs to stop, because it's affecting people, and she knows it. So I'm not asking anyone to send hate her way, or to you know, threaten her. She's claimed that people have threatened her life and that she doesn't feel safe. I honestly don't believe that. But she threatened to get lawyers involved at me, which really she can't, because I was doing literally the exact same thing she was doing to us. And we were told that no legal action could really be taken for whatever reason. So, and yet she threatened to leak nudes. And I told her, straight up, like, if those nudes or whatever that you claim you have did come out, I will have the police knocking on your door in a heartbeat. I don't think I used those exact words, but that's pretty much the gist of what I said. Yeah, she knows exactly what she's doing. She needs to be held accountable. No hate going her way, please. Don't threaten her life. You can tell her, I'm not watching your videos anymore, and then unsubscribe or whatever. But honestly, just don't attack her or make her feel attacked. I mean, I have screenshots of those messages too on my YouTube. You'd have to look for it though. But yeah, she's a real piece of work. That's all I gotta say. I hope you all have a great night. Do well. You know, pray for people who might be in need right now, and I'll see you guys later. Sorry, this was more of a rant, but I just needed to gather my thoughts before I made a secondary video, so yes. And to Henna LA, or Liz, or whatever her name is, I hope that you can see what you're doing is wrong. And I urge you to just leave us alone. They're tired of it. I've sat with Jennifer in tears because of what you've done and said. And, just please, if you really, really care about the Turpins, you would stop. Alright. You all have a good night. I hope you all sleep well, are healthy. Just be you. Be who you want to be. But don't be mean to people. And spread love wherever you go. I just wish that Jennifer and her family never went through what they went through. But I also realize that Jennifer wouldn't be the person she is today. And I love her with all my heart. I love you, Jennifer. You have a great night.